Now, if the planet Mercury is in the 5th house from the Lagna Lord, which means then the Lagna Lord is 9 houses away from Mercury. So this is a very significant placement. It is a gain making position from both the sides. So in which house is Mercury from the Lagna Lord? In the 5th house. So here Mercury, with his help of tact, with his ability to help the person make dedicated, educated decision making, using knowledge, using the intellect, being able to balance position, to see it from a practical position and then make gains. And also in speculative investments, because Mercury is 5th from the Lagna Lord. Here we are not talking yet which house Mercury is itself. First we are seeing how many houses it is away from the Lagna Lord, because how will it manifest the Lagna Lord achieve its life's goals. So Mercury, through its ability to help with educated decisions, practical decisions, intelligent decisions, being 5th from the Lagna Lord, will help the Lagna Lord take the right risks in the right manner, in the right speculation, to be able to make gains, to be able to bring changes in life, in career also. Because if Lagna Lord is, if Mercury is 5th from the Lagna Lord, 5th house is the house of change, ability to be able to bring about a change, transformation in life also, because it is the 8th house from the 10th house. So here Mercury is helping the Lagna Lord achieve its manifestation. But what is the Lagna Lord's own manifestation? That depends on where the Lagna Lord is placed. Here for an example, it may be Lagna Lord may be in any house. Here for an example, we are using Lagna Lord in the 3rd house. So here the Lagna Lord's manifestation is that the person, through its own effort, will try to make changes in their life, to be able to make gains through the effort, through the ability to influence people, through the ability to market themselves, influence others positively, through how they are able to use their hands, their limbs maybe, or through the ability, through an artistic disposition also, to be able to influence people and make gains. And this is also placement where the person may be working in a more solitary placement, individual role, rather than in a team role, because it is in the 3rd house. However, the own gains are more important than others here. However, Mercury is in the 5th house. But where is Mercury placed? It is 5th house from the Lagna Lord, but in the 7th house. So here, while the person wants to go it alone, wants to do individual work, wants to influence people and make gains, Mercury is telling the person that it is practical and it is more gain making to be able to deal tactfully with people when you get into those situations. So you may want to work alone, you may want to do it alone, you may be a self-made person. However, when you're dealing with people, when you are in the marketplace, then you have to deal with people tactfully, because Mercury is in the 7th house of the marketplace, and in the house where you have to work with people and ability to deal with people and then make speculative risks, the right risks, to be able to achieve gains, because Mercury is from the Lagna Lord. However, Mercury's dignity becomes very important, because if Mercury is in good dignity, then the gains are good, your ability to work with people is good, your ability to form partnerships is good. However, if Mercury is in bad dignity, while being 5th house from the Lagna Lord, then the changes that Mercury may also help manifest may not be so fruitful. Mercury may not help you. In fact, you may make wrong decision making. You may not make educated decision making, but you may be depending more on your emotional quotient, how I feel, rather than what the data is saying, what an educated decision should be. So Mercury's dignity and how many houses away from the Lagna Lord and its relative position from the Lagna is important.